Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Sri Tips here. I've got some gold that I've been saving up for the last couple weeks. And what we're going to do is do a refining. This is some turnings from the gold bar necklace that I did, plus some little pieces of gold that I spilled onto the melt table as we're doing the melt. I've got 232.3 grams of 14K, 141 grams of 10K. And we're going to use this sterling silver. This is actually 800 silver to enquart the gold. We need 383 grams. I've got 391. That's close enough. So now we're going to go out and enquart this gold. Here's our unquarted gold. What we'll do is take this in and rinse it off and put it in a beaker and go to the next step. I've transferred the unquarted gold into this beaker, and just wanted to show you here, I've calculated that our yield is going to be about 194.5 grams of pure gold. That'll be 6.2 troy ounces. So now what we're going to do is start extracting the silver and the base metals out with dilute nitric acid. This is from a previous refining. I'm going to add this right in on top of the gold now, and this will start dissolving out the silver and the base metals, but it will leave the gold untouched. Alright, what we're going to do is add a little bit of distilled water. Calm this reaction down a little bit. That's distilled water going in. I'm going to add another splash of nitric acid. And what I'll do is cover this up, and I'm going to set it up here on the heat. It's generating a lot of heat on its own right now. So what we'll do is turn on some medium heat, start heating this. I'm going to put this on time lapse, and what we'll do is treat this over and over with dilute nitric acid, and then we'll pour the silver and base metal solution off into my silver jar. I'll add some sterling silver in here to consume any excess nitric that might still be present in this liquid that I'm pouring off. I'm going to put it on time lapse, and we're going to start that entire process right now. We've got all the silver and the base metals pulled out of the gold now. I'm gonna pour this acid off. I can use this acid in a future refining, so we're gonna save this last nitric acid oil. Here's what the gold looks like down inside the beaker. That gold right there is very close to 3/9 fine, just like it is, without any further refining. Now let's give this gold a rinse with some distilled water. I'm adding some hydrochloric acid to our gold. This is about 6 troy ounces. So I guess we'll go with about that much hydrochloric acid. Now we're going to stick this up on the heat and start heating this up to dissolve the gold in aqua regia. I'm going to add some sulfuric acid We always do this no matter what. In case there's any lead present, this will precipitate out any lead that may have been in our gold, and then we can filter it out as lead sulfate later on. I'm adding some nitric acid. This will form aqua regia in there, and we'll get the gold to dissolve in aqua regia. All the gold has gone into solution. We don't have any more fumes being generated, so it's safe to conclude that this is complete. We're going to pull this down off the heat and let it cool down a little bit before we proceed. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and filter the gold now. Someone suggested an ice bath to help cool this down, and that's a pretty good idea. But I did also add some ice directly to the gold to dilute it, to cool it, and to precipitate out any silver chloride that may be present. This is what's left in the funnel. It's all the dirt and junk that we filtered out of our gold solution. Probably mostly silver chloride. Okay, let's go ahead and do a precipitation now. The gold solution looks pretty good for a single refining. Nice and clear. Got a clean beaker. We're going to add the gold solution to this clean beaker. It's got some ice in it to keep the reaction cool. Now we're going to add some sodium metabisulfite and precipitate out the pure gold. Here we go. Just going to dump this right on in. Get our pure gold precipitated out of this gold solution. It's about 6 troy ounces in there. See some yellow. Let me reach in here and stir this up. I'm thinking I need a little bit more sodium metabisulfite. my sulfite. Dump a little bit in here. I can kind of tell by the color of the solution when I've added enough of the SMB. I think it's done now. It's got like a real pale color, a nice head of foam right there. I think we've got all the gold precipitated now. All right, let's reach in here and get a stannous test just to verify that we've got all this gold precipitated. And there you can see by that negative stannous test, all the gold has been dropped out of our solution. And that's getting kind of late. I think what I'm going to do is go in and get some rest now. And we'll make this a part 1 of a 6 troy ounce gold refining. We'll pick right up with part 2 tomorrow morning. This will conclude part 1. Thank you for watching.